Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Steve Shed, and it's good to see you. Thanks for liking and subscribing, and thanks for following our channel. It's a good thing. Just get rid of these glasses. Yeah. If you don't know much about me, my name's Steve. I live in Melbourne, Victoria, in Australia. Detailing since about 1978. Now retired, and do a bit of detailing on the side still, but having a go at doing a YouTube channel because I think I've got something to give back, or some input to give out there into the world of detailing, especially for Australian point of view. Often, we see a lot of our YouTubers and that type of thing being on the US channels or Canadian channels. There's a few obviously that are vocal or on YouTube from Australia, but not a great deal really. And so I just wanted to share some bits and pieces that I've picked up, and products and things like that. And we've been looking at a brand called Surf City Garage that come out of California. We've been looking at their products now for a few weeks, and they've got a great range of products. And today I'm going to actually be talking about one of my favourite products from Surf City Garage. In fact, it is a absolutely brilliant product, and whether you are a professional detailer, you are a novice, or somewhere in between, this is a product that I recommend that you buy and that you give it a go, because it's absolutely brilliant. Just great. And so that product today is called Surf City Garage. It's called Maximum Metal. So it is a polish for the likes of stainless steel. It does chrome, it does alloy, it even does brass. It takes out oxidation. It is non-abrasive, so it's formulated with non-abrasive products, which is a really, really good thing. And it is absolutely easy to use. The bottle, this here is a 237ml bottle. It is in a sort of a pasty, liquidy form, but more pasty. I mean, you can't really hear it shaking around in the bottle. It does come, one of the cool things that I do like with this particular bottle, even though I have a bit of a pet hate with these bottles, but it also comes with a safety seal. So even if the cap is loose or whatever, it's not going to come out. The cool thing about that is that you can pop that out, put your lid back on, use your product, and then when you finish, put that back in and put your lid back on and put it away, and it just stores it and looks after it really well. The thing I don't like about these bottles, which I've mentioned before, is just a little bit of these flip lids. This one here is a little bit better than the likes of the one that we looked at last week, to do with the trim restorer, which pops right up. This is a little bit better, but sometimes if you're squeezing these bottles a little bit, you can get that overflow that just squirts on out and can be a bit of a waste. But in the years of polishing chrome, so back in my day when I started driving cars, they were like Ford Zephyrs and Falcons and Valiants, and which is a Chrysler product in Australia. So the Chrysler Valiant, Holdens, Ford Escorts, Ford Cortinas. Cars back in those days, they all had one thing in common, and that was chrome. And they had chrome bumpers, they might have had chrome badges, they might have had chrome trim. I can remember on the Mark III Zephyr, they had on the boot they had Zephyr 6, and that was chromed. And so so back in those days compared to these days, everything had chrome on it. And so over the years, since the late 70s when I started detailing cars as very much as a novice, we used lots of different types of metal polish or chrome polishes or whatever. And over the years, you try. So over 40 odd years of driving and owning cars, I've used a number of different metal polishes. Another one really to note, another really good metal polish is Autosol. And I'm talking about more like your off your shelf, not your specialist products and things like that. But this Surf City Garage is probably, I'm going to say for me, probably the best multi-purpose metal polish that I have used. It is brilliant. I have over on the other side of my shed, my garage is a WJ Jeep Grand Cherokee. Not you don't see many of those in Australia. You see lots of them in the US, but possibly, arguably one of the best Jeeps ever made. But that's got a what we call in Australia a nudge bar, not a full bull bar, a nudge bar, and that's a chrome alloy or an alloy bar, and it just comes up a treat. When I got that, I bought that vehicle second hand a couple of years ago, and that's the bar itself had quite a bit of oxidization on it. Needed a bit of work, and I got an old microfiber cloth out, and I just put this on it, and bang, it just transformed it from the oxidization straight off to a shine straight away. I was actually really surprised at how good it came up. It's not the worst oxidization I've ever seen over the years, but it needed a little bit of work, and it was effortless. And I've used this product now for a little while, and used it on, brass and alloy and chrome and stainless steel, and it does it all. And it does a really, really, really good job. So I am saying to you that it is definitely a product, whether you're a professional detailer, whether you're a novice, whether you're just trying to gain knowledge and grow in the world of detailing. This is definitely something that you want to have in your bag. Price here in Australia in March of, or actually February, this is recorded in February 2024, but playing in March. The price of this here is $36 on eBay. That's including postage Australia-wide. So for 237 mils, that's the size of this bottle. That's what you get. You can pay less money than that from some. You can pay more money than that from others. But value for money, I reckon this polish here is the best that I've ever used. And if you're a detailer that's watching me and you've been detailing for some time, you may have a particular brand that you really love, and that's cool. I'm not trying to say this is the best brand. This is not one of those videos that you see on YouTube going, this is the best, full stop, or you see those videos, and often when I see those types of videos, I don't really take a lot of interest in them, because especially from a detailing point of view, detailers know that there is not one manufacturer that makes every product perfectly. There are some manufacturers that excel in certain areas, others that are okay, and they are better in certain areas. There's not one manufacturer that beats all, although every manufacturer is, whether professional or your weekend washer, are trying to to make the best that they can. But this product is brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. You just need a microfiber cloth, pour a little bit on and start to work, and you will see the results right in front of you. So Surf City Garage Max Metal or Maximum Metal Polish. They even have on here Perfect Polish. It does also come on the back, and you won't be able to read that in the slide, I don't think, but right there from Tim Miller, who's the founder of Surf City Garage. He puts a guarantee on this, and so as I've made this known to you, we sell Surf City Garage on eBay in Australia, and if you buy it, you don't like it, you send it back to us and we'll refund your original purchase price, no questions asked. And all the years that we've been selling Surf City Garage, we've never had any of their product returned to us. So yeah, it's a brilliant product, brilliant. So Surf City Garage, Maximum Metal Polish, give it a go. Next time you're up to buying it, or if you're about to buy it, or you're looking to buy it, jump on eBay, buy it off one of the eBay stores there. You know, it is well worth spending 36 or thereabouts dollars on for a really good polish that will do more than just one type of metal, and do that metal well, by the way. Stainless steel, brilliant. Chrome, brilliant. Alloy, brilliant. It does a great job on brass as well, so highly recommend it to you. And so yeah, that's just really what we wanted to share today. Some stage we might get a little bit of polish from some different companies, maybe even, and find an old bit of tarnished metal, and maybe do a bit of a review that way and see how long they last until the oxidization comes back into it. But highly recommend it. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Please like if you haven't liked. And until next time, happy detailing. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it. And until we see you again, goodbye from now. See ya. Bye-bye.